And we're back with some more Welcome to Kingsmouth Island and the adventures of Officer McLean. Good time to be getting up. Let's check in our farm. Looks like we have some stuff ready to come out of the ground. That's good. How's our farming going? We're not... Okay, we've got our book read, but we're not yet at skill 4. We might even get there when we take these things out. So we've waited till our plants are seed bearing, because, you know, we want to be able to plant some more. But this is good, this will give us stuff to eat, although some of it will probably go off before we can actually eat it. Those are not seed bearing yet, so we'll leave the broccoli. Actually, you know what, we are so close to hitting the next farming level, it probably makes more sense to pull one of them out of the ground and see if that levels us up. Okay, there we go, because now when we get a little bit more free time, we can read a farming book. Although I believe Officer McLean is a slow reader, so that's always a pain. Okay, we've eaten, packed our bags, let's head out into town. What we really want to find is a sledgehammer. Our continuing quest for a sledgehammer. We're going to try to break into some more of those cargo containers at our secondary base. This area's pretty clear, we just got to make sure nothing jumps up and attacks us. So even though we are a Sunday driver and I said I want to use cars less in this run, I sort of mean less offensively. I'm happy to drive this thing the other side of town because even as a Sunday driver it will get us there just a bit faster and let us sort of zone out while doing it. Yeah, Sunday driver, awful talent. This is one of the rare maps, this maybe studio, like really tiny maps. You can probably get away with it. Okay, no new zombies seem to have moved into the area. Okay, so we've got 8 containers here we can get to, though we'll have to build some walkways to get to the upstairs ones. Ideally with a sledgehammer you can just sort of burrow through this like a termite. Yeah, we're going to have to build out like this, which is a little bit of a pain if something goes wrong, like we don't want to accidentally fall off. Okay, well that's of no use unless you want to level up your metalworking, although we probably could burrow down through the ground into the container below. But that's probably a terrible idea. Yeah, we could probably pick up the floor and build a low fence, hang some sheet rope, but that would only still get us into this first container. We'd have to build stairs up to the next level and then we could burrow down into a few more of them. But just because these things are stacked on the second level doesn't mean there aren't zombies inside. Okay, so this is really no use unless we want to level up some more carpentry. I think we're short a carpentry book though. So I believe these are not procedurally generated like houses. I believe these containers are always static, so you can look on the PC map and see what you're going to find. Like we knew there were going to be guns in that first one we hit up. There's one of these is just stacked with generators. So all these planks and nails will let us get into the next one of these. Although I think we did hear a zombie banging on that door, yeah, so we're going to have to be careful. Yep. Okay, so there's at least one in there, which really means we have to now get in there. We can't leave him up here because this is, you know, one of our safe houses. And we don't want to be wandering around up here or sleeping and have a zombie come out and attack us. Although I think a single zombie will never get through that door. Well, I'm sure he thought hiding in there was a good idea. God knows how he pulled it off though. Okay, well we're not currently wearing a helmet. It looks a bit goofy, but we could maybe, yeah, take it. Well, it matches our backpack a little. Tape map's no use to us, more car tools. Oh, we actually haven't read either of these magazines, that's kind of cool. Okay, I like the seeds, and a pickaxe will probably help us get through the containers downstairs faster, even though it's in crappy condition. I mean, if that had been a sledgehammer, this would have been chef's kiss perfect, but okay, so I've put the sledgehammer down for now, because if I know I'm going to have to fight a zombie, I'd rather have something I'm more comfortable with in my hand. I'm assuming there's only one zombie in each of these. If there was 2 or 3, they probably would have broken out by now. But let's try not to live and die by assumptions. Ugh! Look at his face! Oh, that's terrifying. So, I mean, like, he kind of just gotten in there and then gotten sick and turned to a zombie. Like, something ate part of his face and then he managed to hide in this container. Maybe he was banging his head against the door enough and it just sort of came off. Okay, more stuff we don't really need. There's not a lot in this one at all. Shovel in low condition, we're not really interested in that. We've already broken 5 or 6 shovels across zombies' heads. Nails are always useful. Welding rods are essential if you really want to do some metalworking, and completely useless if you don't. Well, fingers crossed. Always cautious, even though I know zombies can't hide behind these double tall or triple tall crates. I always look carefully anyway. Okay, we've got some more seeds. I mean, some of the stuff is okay, like it would have been useful at the start of a run. Like a wrench is a good weapon, it's a great tool. Cabbage seeds are superfood, so that's good, but no, we really want that wrench. Alright, sledgehammer. Again, the only real reason we want it is for light. Like, we, oh, nimble. That's, what, 3 levels? 3 levels of nimble. I think that's actually further than we are in our trailer trash run, which is kind of funny. Although I think Officer McLean's a police officer, so I think that gives you some nimble, so that would explain that. Okay, well, this is the last of these. Antique oven's nice. Some stuff to disassemble for electrical. We probably already have military boots. Yeah. Our boot has a hole in it. I didn't even notice that. It is worth checking your boots occasionally when you're running around stomping things, so that was a good catch. Yeah, you can't even repair these, so oh well. That's gone. Anything else have holes? Not that I see. Okay, so there's what, like 10, it's like 15 of these containers with stuff in it, but we can't get into them unless we get a sledgehammer, or I said we'd be very creative and we start roping down into some of them. But the issue there is, I guess if you go down and something breaks the sheet rope, there's then no way out, and that would be a really miserable death. Well, actually no, not necessarily no way out. You could build stairs up out of them. So you would either need to be traveling with like a 4-log stack in your bag, or that and a little bit more to build stairs out, or there'd have to be a ton of crates in there that you would break to get out. So that's possible. But I mean, sheet roping down into a room where there's a zombie is not great anyway. I guess I could build a couple of holes and build a couple of sheet ropes, and then rather than sheet roping down, you just drop in if it's only 1 story. Oh well, that's on the list of things we can do, but things we don't really want to do. Those ones over there I don't think have anything in them at all. They're the empties. Okay, so there are some building sites around here we could check. And we have some houses have sheds, not a lot of sheds. It's not like Rosewood or anything like that, but at least some of the rich houses around here have sort of adjoining garden sheds, so maybe we can check some of those. And there's always a chance we find a survivor house, although we have driven around the area pretty well. I don't think I noticed anything. But we'll take another lazy drive and we'll keep our eyes open. Lots of flowers we can steal, but that is not any sort of priority right now. Okay, so that there is a big garden shed, so we've got a decent chance of some tools in there. Meaning we have a small chance of a sledgehammer in there. That zombie looks really cool, just standing in the window there. A bunch of zombies shuffling over. And some more. Well, Honk really gets their attention quite well. Okay, so here's the school. I think the school has a workshop type area, so I don't know if that is eligible to spawn a sledgehammer. It might. That's certainly worth checking. There'd be the chance of any of these houses here being survivor houses, but I think we've looked at all of those. Or maybe they couldn't even be survivor houses. I know recently they've changed it so that basically to stop, 5-story apartment blocks in Louisville from all becoming a survivor house. They have limited the number of dwellings, number of rooms that can be adjoining before something can become a survivor house. Okay, we're just going to park out here tonight. We're not going to even bother taking into the room. We've got some stuff to drop off, and more than that, we've got a bunch of books to read. And I think we'll probably just take it easy for the rest of the day, and then head out tomorrow. Check our garden, see if we need to plant anything. Obviously it's raining, so we don't need to water them. Okay, nothing needs to come out. Yep. Okay, so we'll just smash out some books and magazines and things. And then we'll pack our bags and get ready for tomorrow. As we continue our quest for a sledgehammer. As we've, I wouldn't say we've even gotten unlucky so far, we just haven't gotten lucky. But them's the breaks. Okay, everybody, hope you enjoyed Officer McLean's journeys on Kingsmouth Island, and I'll catch you on the next one. You have a great day.